flow with the massage and how effective each technique is. So I wanted to not only show you guys my favorite techniques right now, but also the sequence of those techniques. First, as always, is effleurage. This is our light, gliding strokes that go up and down the whole back, and this is primarily just to warm up the person for the massage, apply lotion, and just let their body know that you're there. This is a Swedish massage move and very relaxing, so it's a great move to always start with or end with. Next, I'll take my knuckles or hands and I'll start to pull their muscles away from the spine going outward. That's for the low back. You'll see when I get to the upper shoulder, I actually switch directions and I push the muscles back towards the spine. This is important because from a step-by-step massage, you need to release the outside or lateral muscles first. If your goal is to release their back tension, you have to release their lats, their teres, all those muscles on the outside, and that's what that technique does. And be sure to combine your wrists or stack your joints. We're always making sure that we're keeping ourselves safe in the long run. Once you've warmed up to both sides, I like to go in and do some upper trap and neck work. This area gets very tight on almost everybody, so it's a great move to not only hit the outsides of the back, release that stress, and help out with their immediate tension, but it's also a really great connecting move. So what I'm doing is simply petrissage, which is a lifting and squeezing movement, where I'm alternating with my hands just like you're kneading dough. And don't be afraid to squeeze pretty firmly here. If people like deep tissue, then this is one area where they'll want you to go and access those deeper layers of muscle. So now we can bring their arm on their side, and this is really going to open up their lower back, their latissimus, and their teres and shoulder muscles. And that's what I'm doing there, is just doing a deep friction stroke all along the side, and then once I get more to the middle of the back, I'm using my knuckles to press down. And I tend to do this stroke quite a lot just to loosen up not only their mid-back, but also that lateral scapula, the outside of their shoulder blade. This area always pulls our backs into that rounded position, and so releasing the anchor of the lats and the outside muscles goes a long way in releasing the knots in the upper back. And all that warm-up was for a purpose. Now we're using very deep tissue and going up their back, right in between their spine and their shoulder blade. These muscles, the rhomboids, the trapezius, the levator, are the prime spot in which most people feel tension. And so this is where we need to go very deep tissue and start targeting those very deeply embedded trigger points and adhesions. In my personalized move, I love to find the divot between their upper shoulder blade and their neck and stick my elbow into that point and just move it around slightly, feeling the tense areas and holding. This is a lot of pressure, but it feels really awesome. And finally, my last main move is using my forearm and elbow and doing a very slow, deep friction up their back, all